Hi, it's Lara again from Little Elf Family Services at little-elf.org. Today we are talking some more about calm and chaos. Yesterday we talked about calm as creating a family where each person feels known, appreciated, and loved, and therefore they are motivated to learn new skills and to get to know each other and build relationship and be connected as a family. Hi, Rhonda. Before we have children, when we have a conflict with our partner, it's easy to say whoever is the most passionate wins the argument. But after we have children, conflict becomes tougher because we are way more invested in the answer of the outcome of the discussion. And so after we have children, we need to really improve our conflict management skills. We need to be able to step up our game. And let's be honest, how many of us were modeled, really, how many of us know that we have good conflict management skills? How many of us know that when we have a fight, that we know how to deal with it? One of the things that often happens that new parents, any parent can fights about is gatekeeping. Dr. T. Barry Brazelton talked about gatekeeping in the sense that anytime there are two people who love the same child, whether that's two parents or a parent and a grandparent or a parent and a teacher, then there can be conflicts about and competition about how that child is raised. Also in a relationship, what often happens is that in general, many times, women and moms are very focused on what's best for the child. And many times dads really shine in the area of play. And so with many of the families that I've worked with, moms can be jealous of dads because the dads are having more fun. And for example, sometimes the dad roughhousing with the child can wind the child up and get them all excited. And then in some cases, if dad has to leave for work, then mom is left with a hyperactive, excited, overly aroused child, and she has to deal with the consequences of that. But the research really shows that play and the type of play that dads use, which is really exciting and then nothing, and then really exciting and then nothing, that type of play has been shown to help children learn self-control skills. And it's something that oftentimes we women don't fully appreciate because we're really working on what's best for the child, what needs to happen next. We have to cook dinner, we have to get off to soccer practice or to the next thing, and that play stuff is just getting in the way of what needs to happen next. So we can be talking together about how do we create a life that is both playful and still gets life done. Dr. Gottman at the Gottman Institute, in his studies, we talked a little bit yesterday about that 2/3 of the couples he studied experienced significant increases in conflict and hostility when they had a child. And the research is consistent that when families have more children, that unhappiness just increases. So I provide coaching and classes that support parents to learn conflict management skills so that they understand what dads and what moms each are good at, and how we may be the same or different than the typical family or what is common. Because some people are going to be like that and some people are not going to be like that. So in my coaching and in my classes, I work with families to learn conflict management skills, to learn routines that help them to be more positive, and to have a family where their friendship as a couple is strong and they know how to manage the inevitable conflicts that come up. To get started, I'm giving away free 30-minute family breakthrough sessions. So you can text appointment to 555-888 to get a look at my calendar, and we'll be talking about what are the things that you're struggling with and what's getting in your way, and what are some next steps to help you move forward as a family so that your family can be joyful and have great skills to manage conflict, so that when you and your partner are in disagreement about how things should be handled, that you can support one another. I know that when I was student teaching, one of the things my student teacher talked about was to be the arms of the person in charge, the extended arms, so that if one person said something, the other adults in the room would back them up. And so I think it's really important that we be able to, that if one person says something, the other person is enforcing it and backing it up. But we're not always going to agree. And it's so important that we have a dedicated time set aside to be sure that we're sending out the same message as our partner. It's so good to see everybody. Hi, Christy. Hi, Katerina. Hi, Betty. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and join me tomorrow. I'll be on at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and we will be talking about household chores and fairness in the household chores and independence for kids to create systems that help set us up for success. Thanks so much, and see you tomorrow.